Rising. It's good to see you all. Are you ready to tread in rough waters? When we actually look at nature, we could understand the energies of the time. And there's actually nothing that you can do to change it. You're going to have to adapt and adjust, and that's what we're going through right now. We're going through a time period of rough waters. You could feel the squeeze. Do you feel the squeeze right now? You could write it in the comments. If you're getting squeezed, we're getting squeezed and we're getting broken down into a fine powder. And in today's lesson, you know, when we actually look at nature and we look at the waves, we can understand the energetic waves that we're living in. So there actually is no difference, and, you know, learning the physical and the energetic, and we could put them together, it actually helps us understand how to navigate the time periods of rough waters. We gave everyone enough time to get on this world-famous live stream. I'm absolutely grateful for all of your support. Could you kindly hit the like button right now? Gently tap the like button or smash it. It will help others find this message. Please subscribe to the channel. Click that subscribe button. Double check you're still subscribed just in case. And you could actually set an alarm on your phone that you know that we have daily videos here, 9 a.m. Eastern time. Tomorrow night, we're going to have a tremendous live stream on Patreon. We're going to start the month off right. Head over to Patreon if it calls you. It's great to collaborate with all of you together. We have more videos on X. We have multiple platforms, Telegram, TikTok, LinkedIn. You could utilize the hashtag #OurEverydayLives and continue to grow our family and community. Treading rough waters. You might go to the beach. You go to the beach one day and you just want to go in the water. You say, oh, it's so hot. I came to the beach today. I just want to relax. So every day that you go to the beach, the characteristics of the water are different. You know, right now there's a lot of storms out in the ocean. If you head over to the beach, we'll be over there later. We're going to head over there later. But when the tides are churning and you, on the sand, you look and say, I'm going to go in the water right now. You go in and you start getting bashed around with this rough water. And it's like, oh, I can't even relax. I can't relax. I keep getting bashed around. There's nothing you could do during that time period when you went to the beach. That's rough waters on that specific day. Maybe one day you go to the beach. You're a surfer. Are there any surfers? Let us know. Let us know in the chat if you're a surfer. Let us know in the comments. And you go to the beach and you're like, oh, I can't wait for the big waves today. You brought your surfboard. You're ready to go. And then you go to the beach on this day. It looks like a piece of glass. Little ripples coming in. You're like, oh, I can't surf today. There's no massive waves. You wanted rough water, and there's actually nothing you could do. And if you are a person that goes out into nature, if you go to the beach a lot, you will notice this. Every day that you go to the beach, the characteristics of the tide, the water, it's going to be totally different. Some days you go in there and it's real gentle. It's real calm. And some days you go in there and you get bashed around. There was one time I was body surfing the waves and it picked me up and actually like planted me right on my head. You can't stop Mother Nature. And just like that's a physical aspect, you can't stop the energetic waves that are coming in. We are in rough energy. We are in rough waters right now. And, you know, you really could feel a squeeze that's happening. There's actually nothing that you could do to change it. You're just going to have to navigate this at this time period. Even on my journey, you know, I'm being squeezed on all ends, and it's just a time period to sit with it. We always want to move forward. It's progress over perfect, but there's just certain time periods throughout the year. There's actually nothing that you could do, and everything comes at once. Did you know that? Sometimes you're like, oh, I have nothing to do. And then there's like 3 things that all happen on the same day. It's all in the energy. So you really could feel the squeeze right now. Squeeze! You're getting squeezed from all directions. It's like God has a giant foot down on you and you just have to sit with it at this time. And that's the rough waters that we're in. It actually manifests in our lives. It happens energetically before it happens physically. And this is what we've been treading. So we're just treading. We're treading. We're staying afloat as we're getting bashed around. But eventually, the energy will shift again. Tough times don't last, but tough people do. And that's what you need to stay focused on at this time. It's rough waters ahead. It's tough times ahead. But this is the theme that we're in right now. And just like myself, there's really not much that we could do. And not only do you have the squeeze, and you have more unexpected things pop up. So it's like you're learning how to juggle on the fly. But these time periods, they actually help you adapt. You become adaptable. This is our evolutionary journey. I heard a guy say that for 5 years. This is an evolutionary journey. We're constantly evolving, and utilize the rough waters to get it done. Anything that's rough, you're pushing against something. You're in the gym. We'll be there soon. You're in the gym. If you press against a heavier weight, it's not easier. It's harder, but because you're pressing against heavier weight, you're going to become stronger. You're going to have bigger muscles. And then when you have to, tackle, maybe smaller tasks, smaller weights, it's easier for you. It's a lot easier. We're training right now, and we're not training, for sport. We're training for our everyday lives. That's how intense just to be alive in this world right now during the event. You have to train, and you have to train daily. If this message is resonating with you, could you kindly hit the like button right now if you just stumbled into this live stream? It's really a great help so others can find this. It seems scary, but it's training you. It's training you so that you could actually embrace who you truthfully are. As humans, we actually get bored. And a lot of us actually don't want to sit on the couch all day. We actually want to be on this journey of self-discovery. And, through repetition, again, I am a very strong believer in routines and rituals. We are here 9 a.m. Eastern time every single day. Please subscribe to the channel. Routines and rituals are important, but we need to be challenged so that we can learn in Earth School. We're actually here for our soul's growth. I have multiple videos on the Akashic Records. You should check out the videos on Akashic Records. It's actually going to teach you about yourself. You're here for your soul's growth. You're here to learn something and tackle the things that maybe you weren't able to do in past lives, maybe even earlier on in this life. I've changed so much. If I had a conversation with my 25-year-old self, it would be very, very stressed. Say, that's me. I'm talking to myself. I'm like almost a different person because we're expanding our consciousness. In a few months, we'll prove that we could be 15 years and still be the king. We don't age, we evolve actually. And we have to break down the subconscious programs that they gave you and start to overcome all of these things. All of the obstacles that come in your way, you're able to overcome them, and you could actually find yourself in these rough waters. You'll find who you truthfully are on the other side of suffering. And so it is. If you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people, and please share with one other person, because when we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. I'm grateful for all of you. Hold the frequency together. Leave a comment on this video. What are the rough waters that what you are treading in right now? And just like the beach, every day, it could be a couple of days. It's not going to be the same all year round, 365. Get out in nature. Start analyzing nature. When you analyze nature, God is giving you the answers to the questions that you have about your everyday life journey. And that's what we need to stay focused on, in this very powerful month. We have a very powerful live stream tomorrow night on Patreon. If you never joined Patreon, next month it's going to be even better. We're growing every single month on Patreon. The link is in the description. I'm grateful for the support at this time. There are links at the pinned comment and in the description. And, check out our videos on X and, join all of our platforms. LinkedIn is growing. Head over to LinkedIn and head over to Telegram. And, it's really about building communities at this time. Otherwise, I'd just be, talking to myself out on the beach or something like that, So I just was sharing with a good friend. You'll see that soon, that it's so wonderful to connect with someone. So many people feel alone at this time. They feel alone. And that could actually be the rough waters. You say, oh, no one really resonates with me. I need to get better friends. I need to get in better situations. But that's really what this is all about. It's about really embracing who we truthfully are. We're on a journey of self-discovery. Learn who you actually are at this time. And then you'll be in alignment. And that's what this shift that we're going through is all about. I love you all. We will be back on tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern time. So hit that subscribe button and share this video and have a great day. Namaste.